Hello, everyone. This is Stephen Tyrone Cuffey reporting to my TBC live broadcast, my number 389th live broadcast. It's a pleasure to be with you all. And I want to apologize to everybody for all that I could not be at my broadcasters meeting today for people, but I had my mother, I had to take her to an important doctor's appointment, and she's starting on some new blood pressure medicines, and she's elderly, 93 years old. And she's doing fairly well. She's gaining her strength, and things are getting better slowly. Because someone that's very old, they takes time to get moving. Okay, but I will be back on next Monday, 30 minutes before all send button meetings, to do my broadcasters meeting, and I need as many broadcasters that understand the English language to be there. Okay, now, all right, folks, first of all, let me say thank you so much for my loved one, Merlin, for being here, as well as Kayla and Caitlin. Thank you so much for you all always being there supporting me. Thank you all that's in my my actual chat room right now, which I know there's quite a few people from the Bangladesh community. Thank you so much for all you all being there. I see you. Okay. All right. Now, let's keep going here. Let's go to the blog. All right. Okay. This was, and folks, today I don't have any particular reason to talk to you about anything particular today. I'm going to go over the blog and probably spend a little bit more time there today. That's what I'm going to do today, because we need to focus on what's on the blogs more often in our broadcast, and spend a little bit more time there. Okay, if we need to. In this case, we need to. All right. This says, when you give a gift, it is out of love. This is a video that was done by Randy. It could have been actually today, perhaps. All right. Okay. Great job. Okay, this was the blog post that deals with our send button meetings. I'm sure I haven't even watched any send button meetings yet. I will be watching them in just a few moments, just going through them, and I'm sure they did an awesome job today. I'm sure. Okay, but there's a part here that I want to go over. Okay, and it reads like this. Okay, folks, and this is from admin, by the way. It says, I have two major announcements to make this week. Okay? Admin says, I have two major announcements to make this week. This week, we will be eliminating the send button test. Now, I'm going to stop right there. Mind you, the send button test is in your CrinkleCast back office. Okay? We'll be eliminating the send button test. This test has served its purpose. And now the public notices and the KCBL dashboard are more than enough to show our full disclosure of what TBC is and how to properly use it. Let me stop right there. Admin, I cannot agree with you more in that statement. I think we have more than enough out there in our CrinkleCast back office to tell us exactly what TBC is and also what it's not. Okay? And I keep going. It says, and how to properly use it. This will increase our speed to sign up new members by removing this step. I think I agree to that. Yes, I can see how I can see that. Okay, let's keep going. Each individual is responsible for their own education about TBC. I have to stop right there. Oh, whoa. Oh gosh, how we all talked about that. The education that we get in TBC, folks, happens to be in two major areas. That is our blog is the main source, and our Kringle Cash back office that we refer to as KCBO. Okay? I'm going to say that again. Each individual is responsible for their own education about TBC. And with over 3,000 blog posts, that's a lot of blog posts, folks. No one can say admin is not providing the complete education on TBC and our Kringle Society. I agree 500% in that. Because I have said so often, become a student of the blog. Become a student of everything that's in TBC, then you will know this. See, I read this, but I know this already. Okay? I'm just kind of preaching to the choir. Okay? The second major change you will see this week is that we will remove the gift from Cookie Rewards. Woo! That's a big one. The second major change this week, we will remove the gift from Cookie Rewards and the waiting to get it until the redemption period. Okay, let me read that up so y'all can understand that. The second thing they're going to do is remove the gift from Cookie Rewards and the waiting to get it until the redemption period. Whoa, let's keep on. The gift is a gift of 250 Kringle coins, which will be replaced into the TBC 00 wallets as soon as the 8 grains admin fee has been paid within 24 hours to confirm payment ongoing and retroactive to all that have already paid the 8 grains admin fee for the first time. Okay, let's stop right there, folks. Okay. This is great information right here. Okay, there's a major change right here. Okay, what admin is saying that gift of 25,000 Kringles, 25,000 cookies will no longer be offered. That means that we're going to have, if I'm right about this now, I haven't read the rest of this. That means that, we have 23 steps, right? And what is the first step? Give the gift. Well, guess what? That won't be, it'd be 22 steps now unless we remove that number 1 step with something else. Okay? So we no longer say it's 23 steps if I'm right about this, admin. We have to say 22 steps of the steps of a fast start system. It should be 22 because the very first one, it says receive the gift. Okay, or give the gift. Okay, all right. Okay, let's see here. This means that the new members will have the access of spendable coins instead of cookies soon after they sign up, which they can immediately use with all other participant merchants. Wow, this is great news. Even for merchants that get involved in TBC. Wow, this is great. I don't know if y'all know what this means. This is great news. This thing, I'm gonna keep going because I understand what admin is doing here. I get it. It's a word that I'm gonna use that I don't think is in this paragraph, but I'm gonna tell you what it is. I'm gonna tell you what this all means to me. Okay. All right. The 8 grains admin fee is 100 times smaller than the value of this gift, that's very true, and that should make it easier to sign up new members from this point forward. I agree. I agree. Consider the cost. Consider the cost is about $22 to pay the admin fee, and the new member will immediately get about $2,200 of spendable coins and more merchants are accepting our coins every day. I agree. What's going on in parts of Africa, particularly in Nigeria as well as the Philippines. Okay? That should not be a hard sell, even in the poorest of countries. I agree. Admin is always looking ways to support your efforts to bring in new members so we can reach our objective of 1 billion members, which would lead us to fulfilling our mission of ending global poverty. Now, the word that I was just talking about, folks, that this paragraph when I read this, it's so vivid, so clear to me. You know what the word I'm going to use? Momentum. Momentum. Admin is using momentum by getting rid of the 25,000 cookies that you got to wait to a redemption period to actually to turn into actual Kringles, right? Right? The gift is worth 250 Kringle coins. But folks, now it's going to immediately show up in your TBC wallets. See, I'm being real specific so y'all understand this, for people that don't understand this when they read it. I get it. Now I'm telling you, see, this comes from experience. When you become a student of the blog, you can dissect what Adam's saying so people can understand, and that's what I'm attempting to do. What Admin is saying here in this paragraph is that instead of giving out the 25,000 cookies, they're going to take away that now, okay? So when a new person come on, as soon as they pay that 8 grains of gold fee within 24 hours, and then it's confirmed, showing it's a confirmed payment, then, and even people who are retroactive already has paid it for the first time, it's going to show in your TBC wallets now. Okay? You don't have to wait till redemption period. So when you start to pay that, and when you pay that 8 grains of gold, which is 20, well, I can tell you it's 20, whereas the last week it was $22.23. I guess it depends on which wallet you use, what cryptocurrency wallet you use of Bitcoin. But I use Coinbase when I use to make those transactions. So last week it was $22.23. You know, that could be what a total with you know, so I'm telling you that could be that can change depending on, you know, you got to pay for processing fees, you know, as far as on the cryptocurrency side, on Bitcoin side, I'm not speaking of our TBC wallets. So what's going to happen when you sign up new person, you got to let them know once they pay that 8 grains of gold within 24 hours of that confirmed payment, what's going to happen is, hold on a minute, let me read this again. Okay. So what's going to happen, folks? You're going to have $220 worth of spendable coins that a person can use. Say if they're a merchant, want to use part of those coins for, if they make a transaction with a merchant and they say they want, you could talk them into accepting TBC, for an example, and for their goods and services, and they use part of it, the TBC, of those 220 spendable coins, and part of their currency. You see? And some people, and some in Philippines and some in Nigeria, are using 100% TBC for their goods and services, which I think is splendid. I think is wonderful. Okay? So, Admin, I see this great momentum that you're putting forward for us. See, folks, I'm going to tell y'all something. I don't know if y'all know it. I don't know if you really understand this. But Admin is doing every waking thing to help us, to move us forward. So it's our prerogative, it's our job, it's us that got to move this forward, not Admin, folks. They're giving us the tools. They're taking away the first thing, they're taking away the send button test. So you don't have to take time to answer those 10 questions anymore. That's going to be taken out this week. We got more than enough information on our public notices and our KBC dashboard for full disclosure of what TBC really is, folks. And basically how to use it. How are we going to use it once we get to 1 billion members? It talks about creating jobs, right? All right. So it says this was increase our speed up of new members. You have to take time, okay? Get them involved. Now is the time for us to move forward. I can't think of a better time now. Thank you, admin. Thank you. I understand the whole mentality of this. I understand you taking away these things and how it would move us forward faster. Folks, I'm going to tell you in the chat room now, if you're not understanding what that means, you got to think about it, okay? You need to go through this passage and understand this because this is great, great information. 1, taking away the send button test. Okay? You have to take time to answer those questions if you come on and don't know nothing about TBC. All that person's got, all you need to do is train that person to go into do their profile. Show them everything that's in the Crinkle Cash back office. Okay? Make sure they read everything and understand everything. And they will fully understand what TBC is. But nothing can tell a person what TBC is better than our what? Our 300, over 3,000 blog posts. Okay? And then they said, okay, we're taking away the gift. We're moving the gift from Cookie Rewards. I think it's a great idea. Okay? You pay your 8 grains of gold, which is roughly about $22. You make that first payment, boom. What happens? It'll be what in your wallet? At least $220 worth of spendable coins first, right away. You see? See, folks? And they did it such fast. This is great news. I don't know if y'all already getting it. This is awesome news. Awesome news. Because now, what can happen now? You get people involved much faster. They just pay the 8 grains of gold, which they have to do anyway, right? Now it is monthly. And I've said to everyone, don't sweat it. In some of these third world countries, all you got to do is get 2 people. And they do the same thing. And then on and then on and then on. Everybody just get 2 people. Everybody can pay, and you paying each other's, basically you paying each other's wallet fee every month. Not wallet fee, I'm sorry, not the wallet fee. You pay the admin fee every month. Don't make it difficult, folks. Folks, I'm gonna tell you something. Now don't take this for full value. But I'm just using an example. Let's say I didn't bring anybody out, any more people in TBC, and I brought at least 250 people in, okay? Myself personally. Now let's say, look, if I didn't bring anybody, but I just paid the admin fee every month. I wouldn't even sweat it. You know why? Because I've told you I paid twice that much for 5 years. Basically $50 a month for 5 years in another business I had years ago, and I did it for 5 years. So I can't see how $22 is going to break me. That's nothing in the United States, folks. That's a good lunch for 2. That's a very good lunch for 2 people. Okay, that's nothing in the United States. Now, in other third world countries, yes, it is something. But if you get the third person, now you got passive residual income that I talked about before. Okay, all right, great news here, folks. Great news here. Everyone should be talking about this in their in their broadcast. By the way, these two announcements are great. I'm telling you this now. These two paragraphs are very important to our community. I'm telling you that now, all broadcasters. See, this is two things that I probably would have went over in our broadcast meeting, these two announcements. Because this is extremely important, and it speaks, these two paragraphs, one word, momentum. Admin is increasing our momentum to get us moving. That's all it is, folks. That's all it really is. It's called momentum. Okay? All right. Okay, let's come out of this. As I said before, folks, I'm spending more time on these on the blog post. That is what I'm doing in my that's what I'm doing in the gist of my broadcast today. I don't have any particular subject or anything today. I've been very busy today, as y'all may know. So I'm going to spend more time, and this is one of those times that we have enough to talk about here. All right. You know, I'm gonna I'm gonna just speak and congratulate Mr. Sharif. He's 2 broadcasts away, folks, of his 200 broadcasts. I believe, Mr. Simone, I think you, let me see. I believe so Mr. Simone is got to do his 200 one too, I believe. I hope I haven't missed it, because I asked him to let us know when his 200 broadcast is. But Mr. Sharif here, he's right at 200. Now, hey, hey, Simone, have you done your 200 broadcast yet? Can you let us know that in the chat room? Oh, okay, I see it. I see it. I see it. So he's doing his 199th today. And I believe Mr. Sharif is doing his 199th today if he hasn't already done so. So they're right. We're going to have 2 people real soon that reach 200 live broadcasts. And I want to already give a early congratulations to both of them. I want to congratulate Mr. Sharif and Mr. Simone of the Bangladesh community before they even get to 200 broadcasts. Please let me know, okay? I would like to be there at your 200 live broadcast. All right? Thank you so much for all that you do, the 2 of you do, as well as all the Bangladesh community. And it says right at the bottom, thank you, leaders in Bangladesh, for your strong broadcast. Notice the adjective that's used here, strong broadcast. See? Okay, both of y'all doing them. Oh, got it. Good. Okay, folks, y'all hear that, right? Both of y'all are, you know, both of y'all, oh, wow, both of you all are doing your, wow. Wow, that's great to hear. Both of them be doing their 200 broadcasts. We got 2 Bangladesh people in our community. That's huge. And that includes all the members of Bangladesh doing broadcasts of TBC. What a wonderful country and people. I'm telling you something, folks. I'm thankful for the high Bangladesh community in TBC. They have shown a strong supportive role in TBC, a really active role. They're some of the best broadcasters in TBC right now. You know that, folks, in case y'all don't know it. And I'm not taking anything from other broadcasters, anybody else. But I'm just saying they do some very good broadcasts. And they know I support them. You know, you got my full support. You know that. I may not be there every day, but I'll pop in their broadcast at any moment, and they know it. Okay. It is time it is time to take TBC door to door. Whose broadcast is this? Let's see. Who is this? Who did this broadcast? Oh, okay, Mr. Darren Haywood. Okay, I'll come back. Okay. Not everybody will see it that way, okay? But he's got a point there. Not everybody will see it if you go door to door. I'm not really, for me, folks, I'm not a door to door person. That's not how I would do it. You know, I look at people, I see how people interactions are. Sometimes when you go to door, people think you're always trying to sell them something. At least that's how it is in the United States. I can't speak to other countries, but that's how it here in the United States is. A lot of times you get doors slammed in your face. You know, if you really want to get to reach people, just be out among people. As the weather's getting warm, if the weather's good in your area, just get out and talk to people sometime. Talk about what's going on in their life. Strike conversations with them. People will tell you when something's not going good. And if they feeling good about you, they'll tell you about some things that's maybe not going good for them. And it's almost always the lack of income. And that's where your key is, TBC is. Okay. Okay, this is admin putting my video from yesterday in when I announced that I will not be doing a broadcast meeting. And it says, I hope everything goes well for your mother, Stephen. And by the way, folks, my mother, like I stated, for those who don't know, my mother had got out of the hospital over a week, just a little week ago, and she was very weak, and she's finally getting her mental state and her strength back. You know, I'll be getting her outside walking every day this week, you know, because she got to get her legs back. You know, when you laid up in bed for just 3 days and you're 93 years old and you're not getting that much exercise, folks, I'm telling you. A 93-year-old doesn't move around like you and I, trust me. She's really blessed to be this far, to make it this far in her life. And I thank Merlene for all the help she's helped me with her. She's always there for her. Always there. Okay. Thank you, admin, for that. I appreciate that. I'll be back. And y'all know my broadcast meeting will always be now, but at least right now will be a half an hour before all sit-in meetings. Okay. All right. Let's see what we got here. It says America. Prepare now for the clause of the FISA. You know, folks, this is something a video that y'all may want to read or listen to, should I say. All right. All right, here. TBC is the real deal. This man, I believe from Africa, did a wonderful job. I think this was up here yesterday. I went over this yesterday. He talked about $10 a day is the average pay for a full-time job where he is. Isn't that amazing, folks? $10 an hour, folks. We got some people in the United States to make $10. No, I take that back. No, we don't. Not to my knowledge. We get $10 an hour. And that's hardly nothing here in the United States. They get $10 a day. Oh my God. I'm telling you, folks, poverty is there. We got to help these people. I'm telling you. Okay, folks. Now listen, I'm going to come out of this. I'm going to come out of this screen share for a minute here. Okay, folks. Like I said, I spent this time going over some blog posts, okay? Particularly one of those two big announcements. I'm going to say this. If y'all don't get the word momentum out of that particular 2 paragraphs, something is wrong. You're not getting it. Admin is taking away something and putting more coins in a wallet just for paying 1/8 grains of gold, $122 US dollars per month in your first month, in your first 24 hours, once it's confirmed. Don't you have to wait till the redemption period now? That is huge. That's huge, folks. Okay? And get this. Redemption period is not far away, is it? This is a special time. We should get a lot of people involved in TBC. It starts when? May 1st. Now, we don't know if it's going to get extended to June or not. Okay? May 1st to May 31st. Now, quite natural. I'm going to just say this. This is what I've always done. Now, I didn't even, what? I didn't even use, we didn't even put, redeem my coins last time, my wife and I. I didn't even do it because we lauded the bill. I had a lot of coins to redeem. But I'm still going to wait until probably the last week because I'm doing what? I'm getting stockpiling what? I'm stockpiling those cookies from going to everybody's send button meeting, doing broadcasts every single day. Folks, if I was to show you my cookies, it would blow your mind. I have over 800 million cookies. That's at least, wow. Wow. If I'm doing my addition right, that may be about over 60 TBC coins added on to what I already have. I'm getting closer and closer to that billion mark. It looks like in TBC coins. But do you think I'm really concerned about that? No. I'm just letting y'all know. I'm just what? I just want us to get those people in TBC, get as many people in our community. Encourage people to pay their 8 grains of gold and don't encourage them to just, if you can't do nothing else, just get 2. Everybody get 2 people and see where it goes. Everybody's paying their monthly or whatever you're paying. Just get 2. But if you get 3 or more, that's some good passive residual income coming every. Do you know $22? This guy was showing you a few minutes ago. He made $10 a day. Do you not think maybe $22 or $44 or? See what I'm saying? Now, we talking grains of gold, I know, but I'm used to, and being in the US, I'm used to talking in dollars. Okay? But I'm just telling you, folks. So mindset's got to change. We can move this, we can knock this billion out in the end of this year. But it's up to the members. We got to get those people that's not active again. Maybe you got to go into those leagues that you may have. You can catch back office. That's what I'm going to do. Okay? All right, folks. I want to thank Ollie for being here. I thank my loved one Marlene for always being here supporting me. I know we'll be talking soon again, like we do every day. And can we see each other? It's just amazing, this person, what she is to me and to this community, what she's doing. Because she's kind of what's the word I'm trying to use? She's kind of the silent one, but so active behind the scenes. Because she's so big about helping the poor. That's her main love. She loves helping the poor, particularly in her native country, the Philippines. But she wants to help people all around the world. Okay? Thank you, Caitlin and Caitlin, for being here so much. I understand everybody had a nice Easter yesterday. It was more relaxing for me because I'm just thank our awesome God for what He's doing in my life and so many people around the world. We got a lot of people to help out there, folks. All we got to do is just put our foot forward, plant our flag in the sand, as they say, and get more people into Billion Coin like we never did before. Kind of like what we did back in 2017. We reached a million people. If we keep that momentum we had back then, now, wow. Remember, you cannot be in TBC without paying the 8 grains of gold per month. It's gonna come. And remember, and one thing I'm gonna clarify that I found out, folks. Yes, we're grandfather in, yes, we can, our older members before April the 8th, we have to wait till our time run out under the 4 grains of gold, which was $10 that year. You gotta wait till it runs out, or you don't have to wait out. You can start when you want to, but if you want to wait till it runs out, you can. That's that grandfather part. And then once that ends, everyone is moving to the 8 grains of gold. That's how my understanding is. I talked with MB Derek about it. Okay, folks. All right. So that's the situation, folks. Okay. So folks, let me just point out to you: keep working hard. Keep working hard. Okay. All right. Keep getting more people involved. Okay. Y'all have a great day, and thank you so much. And like I said, everybody to support Mr. Sharif and Simone on his 200 broadcast tomorrow. They're doing that 199th today. If they haven't, I know they still have to do it. Make sure you support that 200th one because that's a milestone, folks. I remember what it felt like for me. I'm about 11 away from 400. I would never thought I'd be this far. Folks. Okay. Y'all have a great day, and thank you so much. Peace.